and report. Mr. St. Pierre.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Groundbreaking for the Willow Ridge Reach of St. Charles Parish West Bank Hurricane Protection Levee is scheduled for tomorrow at 1 p.m. at the end of Lafayette Drive in Luling. The construction of this exciting and much-needed flood control project will be marked with a ceremony featuring guest speakers from both the parish and the state government. This project is part of the St. Charles Parish West Bank Levee Initiative. The event is open to the public, and for more information on the levee project, you can visit www.spcwestbanklevee.com. We are gearing up for some spring parish government events, so stay tuned to the parish website and Channel 6 for more information. We'll be holding our annual Trash Bash the morning of March 22nd, and we are this year on the info tour, which is going to be on the 29th on the West Bank and on the 12th on the East Bank. We are going to have it on a Saturday because a lot of people said they want to participate, but they couldn't take off during the week, so we decided to have it on a Saturday. And with the addition of all the new buildings we built, it could be a very exciting outing. These are both very important spring projects for us, and if you're interested in learning more about sponsoring these events, you can call 985-783-5182. Last week, the House and Senate passed the omnibus bill, and in that bill was included the one-year delay of Section 207 of the Biggest Waters Act, which was actually the grandfathering clause. That means that anybody who buys an existing house, that owner won't have to pay that high insurance rates. But in St. Charles Parish, it didn't make any difference to us because we hadn't accepted our maps yet, so it'll be another 2 or 3 years before that goes into effect. Also, last week on January 14th, Sam and his team, the St. Charles Parish Levee Partnership Team, met with FEMA. You remember a couple months ago I told you we were one of 8 parishes in the state to be selected for a pilot program, and we had our first meeting. Actually, that was the first meeting that FEMA was going to have, and they're going to use that as a learning tool to have these other meetings. It was a very informative meeting. I was very impressed with Sam and his group and for the material they had for the land process. On Thursday, Senator Harry Reid filed a closure petition on the Homeland Flood Insurance Affordability Act, S. 1926. This issue was ready for action upon the Senate's return on January 27th. During the week, there was a discussion with the senators who may be opposing our cause to determine if they will agree to a unanimous consent requested on January 27th to take up the amendment bill and permit votes on the agreement upon a list of the amendments. There was 10 amendments filed to the bill. If the unanimous consent can be obtained, then the closure petition will be set aside and the Senate will proceed immediately to debate the bill and the amendments. Right now we feel that even with the amendments we got, although we were in agreement with 8 amendments, 2 amendments we're not in agreement with, and we think we have the votes to kill those bills. The votes on the amendments will finalize passage of the bill as amended will be taken. If the unanimous consent cannot be obtained, if one senator objects to the unanimous request, then the Senate will vote on the closure petition. It takes 60 votes to invoke closure. If closure is invoked, the Senate will move to debate and vote on the bill as introduced, but will not consider any amendments. So right now we have three senators who are really fighting this very hard. So there's Senator Shelby from Alabama, Senator Toomey from Pennsylvania, and Senator Colbert. I don't really know where he's from, but if you have any relatives or friends in that area, ask them to contact those senators and tell them what our problems are down here. Last week I also attended the public hearing held by CPRA and told them why St. Charles Parish should be included in the state master plan. Last week, I think Tracy, Billy, Julia, Terrell, and Wendy and Carol attended the press conference at the airport where they announced a new expansion of the new terminal that's going to be built on the north side of the airport where you can exit from Laurel Avenue. This project should be completed in March of 2018. And that concludes my report, Madam Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. St. Pierre. Any questions or comments from the council? Seeing none. Ordinances,